Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Roy Cornwall. Welcome to a Christian channel. The date today is the 13th of May, 2025 at 11:28 in the morning. Hello, everyone. Um, I I'm sort of dismayed here a bit. Right? Um, what is there, about 8 billion people in this world, right? Now, if you remove the people out of that 8 billion that well, um, don't believe in God, period. That probably brings it down to about, that's probably 2 billion people gone right there. So there's 6 billion people left, right? Out of that 6 billion people, there's children who don't know enough to know the Lord, right? They're too young. That brings it down to about 5 billion, right? Because there's a lot of kids in this world, right? Um, then there are people who do believe in God, but they're Catholics, or Protestants, and that brings it down to about 3 billion. So about 3 billion people are Christians in this world. This is the way I got it figured, right? And so what's that? Three out of eight is about 2.5 to 1, right? Every 2.5 people you see on the street, one of them will be a Christian, and the other ones are lost. Lost. I can tell. I've been chosen by the Lord, and I have the seven gifts of being chosen, and one of those is discernment. And lately, when I've been walking down the street, I can tell at a glance who has the Lord in their heart and who doesn't. Fellow lives two doors down from me. He's got a $500 diamond studded cross, right? A gold chain, right? Um, Me, I just got this little steel thing here in a cloth thing. The whole thing's worth maybe 50 cents. Um, We're sitting up front, and he's complaining about everything. Well, I turned to him, just, let God handle that. If you're not happy, you're not a Christian, period. And he looked at me. If you're walking moment by moment with the Holy Spirit, right, uh, then you have reason to be happy. You're sealed by the hand of God. Think of that. You have a Holy Spirit within you that God gave you, and He's also sealed you. You're one of His. Nothing's going to attack you or take you from that. Nothing. You're going to spend the rest of your existence in the house of the Lord. Um, People, if they only knew more about the Holy Spirit within them, right? That being that's within them, that oh my goodness, that um, people ignore, and they do it purposely. They know the right thing to do, but they want to do the wrong thing, right? Uh, that's not good in God's eyes. Your Holy Spirit is your best friend. He's your lawyer. He's everything to you. Everything. If you'd only listen to him and know that's him, not the devil, and know that's the Holy Spirit within you, and go off and do what he wants. Don't argue with him because he knows better than you do. It's all got to do with surrendering. If you surrender totally, you won't walk around the street with your eyes bugging like this and your mouth open. This is the way these people walk around, uh, like this all the time. You can tell somebody who's hooked up with the Lord, they're going to be happy, prosperous, even in times of woe. You'll know these people. So, um, you have to walk. This is the key to everything. You've got to walk moment by moment with the Holy Spirit. This is why Dr. Charles Stanley says this. I don't get my knowledge from him. I got this, everything I know from God himself, from Jesus Christ himself. I knew nothing before I knew Jesus Christ. My Holy Spirit is the educator, and he's been educating me. He first told me to go to Bible study and get churched up a bit there. So I did. 4.5 years of Bible study, I think, something like that. And church, I paid attention in church. I was a good person. I did everything I was supposed to do. But I got to a point where I wasn't going to learn any more from the church. And the Lord himself pulled me from that church and put me here in Cornwall. He's been pruning me for a while now. Yes, he has. And I applaud that. I'm going to let him do whatever he wants with me. Because when I died and I went to heaven and saw Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ put me back on this planet, right, resurrected me, my life became his. It was no longer what Roy Cornwall wanted out of life. It was all what Jesus Christ wanted out of life. Why? Because I surrendered totally, completely, utterly when I saw Jesus Christ. Now, when I saw Jesus Christ, the first thing I said to myself, I gasped. I said, that's Jesus Christ. I said, that's Jesus Christ. Now, in my mind, this is all happening. I said to myself, in my mind, I said, that's Jesus Christ. And then I asked myself a question. I said, are you sure? Because that's a pretty outlandish statement. And I said to myself, yeah. I said, that's Jesus Christ. And after I said that, then he stopped walking, stopped and turned and looked at me and smiled at me like you cannot believe. And he smiled at me like that because I wasn't supposed to recognize him. How am I supposed to recognize him? When he's on earth, he looks like the Shroud of Turin. But when he died and he left that body behind, like the Holy Spirit comes out of you and you go to heaven, right? I don't want to get... I get a little excited about all this. But God doesn't look like the Shroud of Turin in heaven. He's got a new body. He's very happy. He doesn't look anything like the picture from the Shroud of Turin or the pictures that they're trying to tell me God looked like back in the days. They may be right. But what I saw was when he died and he went to heaven. So he's saying to me, how does he know me? That's the big question on Jesus' mind right now. How does this guy know me? He's no pictures on earth of me. The Lord well knows this, that I've been given the 7 gifts of being chosen, and one of those is discernment. When I saw Jesus Christ, I could discern his heart without him saying a word. I knew who he was. In a heartbeat. So he loved that. He smiled at me like he cannot believe. I was so far off track at that point in my life that he's been bringing me back on track 45 years now. He's been pruning me. Since I was, 27? I'm 71 now. And he's still pruning me. He finally got me into a nice apartment where I can wait. I've got everything I want. I don't want anymore. I'm not a rich man. I don't have diamonds or anything. I don't have a diamond-studded crucifix. I really don't have much of anything. But I'm happy I got what I want. I'm happy. Probably for the first time in my life. Now, I'm in a waiting period right now. I know the Lord has something big in line for me. And I'm waiting. You can't rush God's timing. In the past, I have said I want a benefactor to come and give me a whole pile of money so I can go to Toronto and buy a church. And we'll buy two triplexes across the road, and the rent from them will pay for all the bills on the triplexes and the bills on the church. So nobody has to ask. The church doesn't have to ask for donations and stand there in front of a congregation and make them feel bad by saying, you're not giving enough, give more, we're going to cancel the church. That's not what Jesus wants. He doesn't want anybody to pay to know the Lord. He said that a number of times, right? So that's my That's what I want to do, right? Now, I have a very large feeling that it's if it is that, if it is that, then he's been pruning me, including me, put me in that church to learn everything. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. But in the past, whenever I've asked for this, I got that. Example: I was divorced, separated from my wife when I was 27. I'm 65 years old. I've still not had a girl in my life, right? And uh, so I asked the Lord. I said, Lord, please pray to him like intensely. Please send me someone who I can spend the rest of my life with and love. So you know what he did? He sent me a pussycat. Now this pussycat's going to live as long as I am. We're both right around the same. And I take care of him. I love him. So the Lord knows. You asked for this. I asked for the church, and he's going to give me that. But one thing I do know is it's going to be big. You don't prune somebody for 45 years and then don't ask anything of them. You don't have Jesus Christ look right at him and stare with such a big smile that I've never seen anybody on earth get here. He was very, very, very happy with me. Okay? He knows there's something big coming my way. I can sense this. I'm in a waiting period right now. I'm just chilling with the Lord. Last night I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning again. I don't know what it is, but I wake right up. I think it's the Lord waking me up, actually. And I fight that spiritual battle at 3 o'clock in the morning. I pray for everybody I know in my situation, and you know, I may not now read the Bible or have anything to do with the Bible like I probably should right now. But I'm not going to let my interpretation of that Bible come between the right way to know or the wrong way to know. I won't let anything, mark my words now, I won't let anything come between what the Lord has told me and what I know. Not stuff that was told in the Bible, not stuff that people in the church tell me or the pastor. For me, it's what the Lord told me. He didn't tell me in words he downloaded. He just gave me a big, wow, have I made a wrong decision? I told him right then and there, I said, I'm going to change 180 degree about. You know? So 45 years has gone by, and here I am, and after 45 years, I can sense something bigger is happening soon. Probably before I die sometime. Whether it's me helping somebody, right, or somebody helping me. But something's going to happen, and when it happens, I'll let y'all know. Oh, I have total faith in the Lord. I don't have any problem in saying this to you guys. This is going to happen, guaranteed. Happened millions of times before, and it's going to happen a million times again in the future. Because God is constant. Yeah. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please share with your friends. God would like that. I would like that. And mega blessings for all. It's such a beautiful day out there today. Go outside, find yourself somewhere in the sun and sit and pray in the sun. The Lord would like that, and I know you would too. Blessings, everybody. Be strong to be kind, and may God bless. Bye-bye.